All right, let's move on to the next segment.
And now it's time for trending celebrity news. Take it away, fellas.
Yeah, Bobby, I know that's your little piece right there. You know what I'm saying?
We have a strictly professional relationship, all right?
I know you do. I know you do.
I'm a professional.
There you go. There you go. That's what it is. All right, so we gotta talk about this, man. This is lighting up the internet, bro.
Of relationship that we had, suddenly it's more beneficial to say fuck Vlad, even though there's never been a bad situation with us ever. In fact, our final conversation it was a three-way call between him and Jamar. Godfrey's like, yeah, man, so let's just like take like a week off or something, 2 weeks off. And Jamar's like, no, man, we're quitting the show. We're not coming back. We're not coming back. Tell him, Godfrey. And then Godfrey went along with Jamar at that moment, when really his first instinct was, no, let's just take a break. We cool. The whole thing about talking with Farrakhan was his idea. When we first had the conversation, he said, yeah, I know one of Farrakhan's relatives, and I think I could hook up that conversation and so forth. And I'm like, all right, well, if you want to hook it up, go ahead. Suddenly, when he got backlash for that, suddenly, oh, fuck Vlad. So yeah, man, I just think Godfrey's a punk. Point blank period. That's your man, but that's just how I feel. You brought him up, by the way.
And scene. That's why you got security, because someone's going to run up on you and fuck you up on sight, because you're doing a lot of damage to the black community. I don't walk around with that, because I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm not a horrible human being. I don't suck the blood out of black communities or any community and clown them and fuck black women and shit on black men. I don't do that. Traumatized black women, fuck you, dog. Traumatized black women that don't like us, fuck guys like you. So you should be happy that half of us are irresponsible, because you wouldn't have shit. You fucking with the wrong man, dog. I'm telling you, because I'm not a punk, I'm not a bitch, and motherfuckers fuck with me. And I'm telling them to leave me the fuck alone.
And scene. And
shout out to the homie Godfrey. Shout out to Godfrey for that. That would deserve some applause. I am so glad that somebody out of all these handkerchief head ass niggas that keep going on Vlad TV, I'm glad that somebody just told the shit like it is. Fuck Vlad. It just fuck him. Fuck him. Why do you niggas keep watching that shit? How many times this nigga gotta say slick shit, do slick shit, get niggas indicted? How many times that shit gotta happen before you hoe ass niggas stop going over there? Bruh, you can build your own shit. Why? It makes my head explode every time I think about it.
And the crazy part is, I used to think that it was for a check.
It is for a check.
And no, now it is. I watched I didn't watch the most recent one, because he did one I think as recent as like 8 weeks ago, 2 months ago with him. But I saw the second to last interview that he did with Lord Jamar. That was supposedly the interview where basically they kind of mended the fences with each other, whatever.
Yeah.
And I listened to about maybe 3/4 through that one, and they was talking, and Vlad revealed he told Jamar that basically nobody was getting paid because he couldn't afford it. He was talking about the amount of money, because he has like several studios. He has a studio like where they do the filming. He has a studio like that in LA. He has one like that in New York, and I think he has one like that in Chicago. And he's like saying the amount of money that they were spending on just those studios plus the staff, he couldn't afford to pay anybody. They didn't start paying anybody, I think he said, until about maybe maybe 4 or 5 months before that interview with Vlad. So basically, Ninjas wasn't getting paid for Vlad interviews before last year, at least. So all these dudes you see that just can't stop going on that show, they literally were going on just for the love of attention,
just to be seen, like an Instagram spot.
Wow, that's what I thought. Especially with all the heat around him and going on his show and how all these dudes getting jammed up, I would have thought that, okay, well, they must be selling they bussy hole for some paper, whatever. Nah, they going for the love of the sport.
he has been paying niggas for at least a couple years. I don't know exactly how long, but he said out his own mouth that he pays niggas to go on this show. So I don't know.
He two-timed me with the lingo then.
You know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is, yeah, some of it is definitely for pay, but like you, even worse, if you just going on there and cracking open your booty hole, you're not even getting no damn money. You understand what I'm saying? You a whole hoe. We got all these male Instagram thoughts running around. They just want to be seen.
You a true athlete. You don't do it for the money. You don't do it for the money. You don't do it for the money. You do it for the love of the game. I love the game, and I love the hustle. I love showing up to DJ Vlad and busting over the barrel and spreading the cheeks.
Dog.
But if I leave a studio, the fans still gonna love me, man.
Yeah, I don't know who's worse out of him and Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? It's like Adam 22 just got 66 niggas indicted. Is Adam 22 in jail? And you dumb niggas still keep going there? Fuck out of here, man. Like, yo, this shit just don't make common sense, bruh. How many times this nigga had to violate y'all? Say something slick about Farrakhan. Say something else slick about this person. Something else slick about that person. Something slick about FBAs. And you hoe ass niggas still watching Vlad and still going on Vlad. How many niggas have been indicted? Come on, bro. Y'all got to be smarter than that. We shouldn't even be having a conversation about Vlad. And I'm glad that Godfrey put that in his rant. Look, you heard the part where he said, well, luckily, not, you know, a lot of us are not responsible enough. You understand what I'm saying? To basically get rid of your ass. If we was, you wouldn't have shit. And we need to clean that up.
And I know
why is it that in black society, and I'll land with this, in black society, every time you look up, when you look at who's running shit, it's a white fucking face. Black people are the culture. Black people are hip-hop culture. Why are we going to Vlad to tell stories about hip-hop culture? Why are we going to Leor Cohen to sign record deals and Lucien Grange? Why is the goddamn program director at every hip-hop radio station in the country somebody white? Why is the owner of BET somebody white? Fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like, I don't get it. It drives me up the wall because we have accumulated enough wealth at this point for all of us to have our own shit.
Yeah.
Right or wrong. If we will put in the work. Go ahead, Ant.
Nah, I'm saying you're right. You know, that's one thing why I always said that from day one. Why the fuck niggas going on Vlad? I don't like Vlad. Fuck Vlad. I've always been on that. I've been talking about that for years.
Yeah.
I'm like, why y'all going on Vlad? There's so many black people out here that have platforms. Build their platforms up with these stories. That's how Vlad is getting all that revenue, is because y'all coming on there with exclusive stories on his platform. Like y'all could do that. That's why I was rooting for Shannon Sharp. I was rooting for him because Shannon Sharp actually, when he came on and did his own thing, he took a lot of the volume from Vlad onto his platform. Like a lot of people shifted, and I was good with that, even though I don't really fuck with a lot of shit that Shannon do because it's kind of still mainstream stuff. But the fact that he took it from Vlad and he was the hottest motherfucker out there, I was happy for that. And I was like, that's where you need more stuff off. You need more people to go on that. When you look at the Pivot podcast, I love those brothers. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a Pivot podcast. These dudes are so dope, man. You know, from Crowder to what's the other guy?
Ryan
Clark. You know,
I like Ryan Clark.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, these guys are really doing their thing, and I'm glad that they went and did their own platform because you don't need no ESPN and all that other circus board shit that got going on with Stephen A. and then the fat Chuck jiving ass Wilcock over there. When I can go on these brothers, listen to exclusive interviews, and what makes it so good is what I tell people all the time: representation matters. And when you have representation of people that look like you, that's genuine. Yo, the atmosphere, the energy of the conversation, and the nuggets are being pulled out even more. There is more nuggets being pulled out of a platform like a Shannon Sharp or a Pivot than you would get on Vlad, because you already know when people come on there, it's such a stiff, there's no cohesiveness, there's no energy connection there. It's just like a stage interview. Like, even when you looked at his fat back ass, I don't even like that dude anymore. But when you looked at
Ari
Spears, you
fuck
see
Ari Spears. Yeah, him too.
He like this through the whole interview.
Yep.
Like, everybody you go there, they like this, waiting to answer. There is no.
It's GMO.
It's
not
like,
organic.
Exactly. So it's like when we do our own stuff, it's grassroots. Like you got that grassroots energy, that empowerment energy. So I'm like, why are we sitting back doing that? And it goes back to my whole stick that I've been saying for a long time. Why are we not building our own communities, like building back banks, building back the hospitals, building back the Black Wall Street? Why are we so much into integrating with people instead of segregating and doing our own thing where our own collectiveness come out of? Like Major said, we are the culture. Like, why are we giving it away? Like, we can go back to the chitlin circuit. Whenever you fail in life, right? You have moments where you fail in life. They always tell you it's okay. Take 2 steps back in order to quantum leap forward. There is nothing wrong with people saying, you know what? Let me sacrifice something now. Take 2 steps back, go build something, go back to the chitlin circus days where we get back to the basics, and then we can build up and start our own stuff instead of just trying to be on somebody else's platform that they don't like what we say, they don't appreciate it, but they're generating money off of it, and we're not gonna get that money that we need to build because we're too busy occupying our time helping somebody else build their dream instead of us building our own for our own people. I hate that shit. So fuck that. Start your own shit. You got manifestations here. We could be on a industry platform, but we wouldn't want to do that because we couldn't be authentic like that. We would have people behind us telling us to water down what we're saying, and then you don't get the authenticness of it. So build platforms like this up. Figure out how you want to invest. And it don't have to be financially. A lot of y'all could be having resources out there. Say, hey, man, I would love to do this or do that. That's the mindset we got to get back into. And I'll land my plane on that.
You ain't telling no lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It makes my head explode every time I see that. Again, I just want to make sure I put it out there. Shout out to our brother Godfrey for telling this puss ass cracker off. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
business.
Yeah, Vlad is not a white person. Vlad is a cracker. You understand? And there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who come around and has low-key disdain for black people, you understand, and really got a problem with us low-key and just pretending that they like us so that they can have access to doing shit that's gonna create revenue for them, that's an enemy. You know, and I'm so tired of these suck butt ass people running back over to Vlad. You know, like Vlad is Jesus Christ of the goddamn internet, bro. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. It's despicable to watch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say real quick, Major. Remember what I was telling people about the psychological trickiness and passive racists, what they like to do?
Yeah.
What did Godfrey just say about Vlad? He was like, you're fucking low, degenerate ass black women who don't care about black men. And you sit back and utilize that to make it look like that you fuck with black people, but you're really fucking with black folks with black skin that have anti-black views, just like you do. But the world looks at it like, oh, you have a protective barrier around you because you got a black woman now, so you can't be racist.
Right.
Because he wouldn't be with a black woman. Now,
unfortunately,
carry on.
Hey, and unfortunately, it's so many of us, we so goddamn stupid, we don't even realize yet that you can be fucking a black person every night and hate black people. You know how many of them goddamn slave masters back in the day was fucking the black slaves and getting them pregnant? What are you talking about? Read a history book sometime. Goddamn. And then, you know, we also have to speak to the certain type of woman. When you start talking about low-level black women, the type of black women that would sleep with the Vlad TV, the type of black women that would do anything for money.
From the diaspora.
Daughters of the slave trade.
Conversations 2020.